but by no means the least, Mr. PKD Nambiar, political analyst, is also joining us to talk more about this. Well, and PKD Nambiar, whether it's Masood Azhar or any of these other decorated terrorists that Pakistan is so proud of, the action against them has been far in between. Let us also not forget that the killers of Daniel Pearl just a few weeks ago were let loose. A court in Pakistan exonerated them. And this is the state, this is one of the pillars of the state, the judiciary, which is supporting these terrorists, which is in fact encouraging these terrorists. Then what can be expected from Pakistan? And another important point is, PKD, is that Pakistan has always had these rented lobbyists, not only in the US Congress, but also in the UN and other important agencies of the world, which have been doing the dirty work for Pakistan. Why isn't anybody targeting them?
So let me tell you, there are multiple aspects of describing Pakistan, and I think Pakistan do not require any more description by anybody, because the whole world knows today that Pakistan, as the General said, that it is the epitome of terrorism. I would say India, or for that matter any other country, do not really require to call them as a terror state. It may be just putting an official tag, but then Pakistan already is carrying a tag of terror state, with, as the General said, the 60% of more than that of all international terrorists would have some kind of a link to at the end of the day towards this thing. I would say Pakistan is not just an enemy of an India or an Afghanistan, or for that matter some of the countries, but Pakistan is an enemy of humanity. So I think every individual across the world should condemn Pakistan and boycott Pakistan in any manner possible. But then there is another area where they are really working. What you said, Vineet, the real hypocrites of some of these countries, whether it is Saudi, Turkey, or some of the other Muslim countries, including Malaysia, is that the word Muslim or the religion is used on international diplomacy. The religion is used in transporting terrorism. The religion is used in the form of currency as for the money laundering for the terror activities. So these are something which is a new caucus. So earlier there was another caucus. They were trying to be so good friend with the US, but then they realized that the US has quite dominantly realized that yes, Pakistan can be a friend of anybody. Now China, using both from the point of view of anti-India, there is no other reason, anti-India, there is no development reason, anti-India reason, China is funding those people. The religious purpose, Turkey and Saudi Arabia has been funding and helping. The only one thing which has happened after Modi coming into power is that quite an extent the Saudi and some of the Middle Eastern countries have stopped funding or stopped treating Pakistan as their main friend, or because of the nuclear power, they were all thinking that one of the first country to have a Muslim country to have a nuclear power state. That is the status which they were enjoying with amongst the Muslim countries. Today, most of the little prominent, or especially the Middle Eastern countries, have also realized Pakistan cannot be a friend of them, but Pakistan is an enemy of the entire humanity in the world. So don't expect, and I would rather say that don't expect. They will all have these paid lobbyists across the world to help them out and creating a propaganda which is always a bought out propaganda against India and also against the humanity.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely, sir. We have a paucity of time. I want to get as many opinions as possible. PKD, it's almost laughable. The United States, imposing sanctions on Myanmar for having a military rule. But what about, imposing sanctions on Pakistan for the military rule that they've had for decades now? And let us also not forget that Fawad Chaudhry, a prominent member of the PTI, the Pakistani Tehreek-e-Insaf, admitted in Parliament, in the upper house, that yes, we made Pulwama happen. Imagine a situation like this being orchestrated in India. Or imagine even China saying, for that matter, in their parliament that yes, we infected the world. The first case of COVID-19 was found in Wuhan. Why doesn't Joe Biden or his predecessor ever think about acting against Pakistan the way they have acted against perhaps a Turkey or perhaps a Myanmar?
So I'll tell you, Vineet, one thing I wanted to tell you. The world order has changed not from the point of view of just a military might or a military power. That is really not the way today's foreign diplomacy or foreign relations work. One of the primary criteria for the foreign relations today is your purchasing power. India as a nation today holds one of the most strongest country when it comes to the purchasing power from anywhere, with the large foreign reserve and a vibrant democracy and etc. So all these people, the rest of the people, if you are at any point of time think that they will be supporting India only on the merit that we are a 15% of the total population in this world, do not have a permanent representative or not a part of the UN Security Council, I think we should be understanding that is not really going to happen. No one is going to help us out. People may here and there will make some noise because they wanted to have some kind of a bite from India in terms of the money or to sell something to India. So now coming to the Pakistan. Pakistan is a failed nation. So you don't expect anything good from Pakistan to anybody, even to China. Let me tell you this, even to China. The moment the purpose, if today China is the only thing which is helping them, holding them. But tomorrow if they get to know that China is also not helping them, they will look at something else. So and today's Pakistan is not the complete Pakistan as a state and a nation which we all know. Today's Pakistan is primarily the Punjab-driven Pakistan. That is the Pakistani Punjab. The rest of the Pakistan is more often a turmoil, whether it is in the Sindh or Pashtun or in the Balochistan, is not really in the administrative control of Pakistan. So I think when we talk about Pakistan, we should only have few words. That's it. It's a terror state. It is not, it is against the humanity of the world. Let's distance ourselves from the fact that the only thing is that, as the great Vajpayee said, that we can't change our neighbor, but
Correct.
then
You can't change your neighbors.
Try and change. That's it. Or nothing else we need to do. I think the sophisticated Punjabi, Pakistani diplomat all across the world are there out to do lobbying for, and many of these foreign people, including the US, are out there to purchase. So the currency matters there, and the currency what the world is giving into to Pakistan is being spent on doing these back channel and lobbying purpose. That's it.
Okay, all right. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly right, and that's exactly what I said, PKD, in my opening monologue as well. That Pakistan is
Ahmadiyas, Christians, all the minority Hindus, Sikhs, all of them, they are all against all of these people.
Right, but